It may be a cold and miserable day down in Cape Town with some rain coming down, but we're out on the road towards Paarl on the highway, and it may be cold and miserable, but when you've got a hot car, it certainly helps, because this is the new 2022 version of the Hyundai i30N. Yes, N, the proper full N version. You take a look over here, of course the N badge. You don't even have to know any more than that, do you? The front end has changed very, very slightly. The grille is slightly different. You've got the V shape, as they pointed out to us in the lights. You can see over here, this V shape around the headlights, for example. Daytime running lights obviously affected as well. And they've repeated that V shape, I'll show you in a moment, on the rear lights as well. So you've got all these sort of features. You've got beautiful 19-inch forged alloy wheels. Now the forged alloy means they save 14.5 kilos on a set of wheels. That's quite a difference. And of course it's unsprung mass, so it makes a very, very big difference. It's the i30 body shell, the 4-door hatch. So it's practical in that sense. It's got a practical side to it. You come round to the back, again, as I said, that very distinctive V shape on the lights over here. You can see them over here on the tail lights, very distinctive V over there. Massive, massive drain pipe exhaust. They double the size of the previous version. And the diffuser, of course. All these features. Another feature that's very much N model is the triangular high-level brake light. So it's all these little features that add up. But it's not the outside, it's not the shell. It's actually what's underneath that really makes all the difference. Of course, it's powered by a 2-litre turbo petrol engine, 206 kilowatts and 340 newton meters of torque. Plenty power. Plus it's got lots of little tricks to it. It's got N mode, it's got a multi-mode transmission. It's a 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission that they've added to the car now. That was, the previous version was manual only. So you've got things like that. You have a look, of course, the gear shift over here. You've got a nice 10-inch screen over there that is standard. You've got, most important, you'll see a lot more of it later, but these grey-blue buttons on the steering wheel, that one over there and the one on the other side, those are crucial to the whole game, because of course you can go into N mode. You've even got an N Grin mode, they call it. But you'll check it out. We're doing time on the track, we're doing time on the road, and you can see exactly what it's all about as we go along.
You can make your way over to the right hand side of the track.
What mode are we in, Jan?
Sport.
Sport, okay. So
you see there's a white line in the middle of the track.
Yeah,
You want to
okay.
sort of be cutting across the white line towards the apex. You want to stay about a meter away from the inside curbing. Just carry your speed through. There will be a chicane from the left to the right. There is a chicane, so you'll have to slow it down a bit. Okay, you can accelerate to the next one. If you get it right, you can carry some nice speed through here. You can accelerate nice and strong to the next corner. This is a blind right.
okay.
Most people steering too late, which you have to.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
fine.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Completely got it wrong there, haven't I?
That's fine. Next time you'll get it better. Okay, you can accelerate a little bit, but there is a chicane coming up, which is quite tight.
This is the one on the left.
Yeah, from the left to the right. Yeah, you managed to miss the cone. Well done.
Take it wide and then...
Yeah,
into the
it's actually
apex.
tight all the way around.
Yeah.
It's much more banked to the inside of the track. The outside. This one is from the right to the left. It's a very, very tight one. This.
Yeah. Didn't get any pedestrians that time. Whoa. What was that?
It's just a bit of wheel off.
Just a bit of... Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just in the wet. It's just
Yeah.
so bad. Yeah, once you exit this corner, you can give it some acceleration if you want to. You want to really try and do that
Yeah.
corner more as a one.
Sorry?
You want to try and do that corner next time more as a one corner, not
Okay.
two corners.
All right.
This is just in the middle, down the middle of this funnel. You can slow down a bit and to the middle of the funnel.
Also getting the pops and bangs from the gear shift there,
Yeah.
the gearbox all the way as well. Now this This one's just to keep you tight on the
Yeah,
inside.
I just want to keep you tight. And the biggest mistake people make here is not looking up out the corner as they exit, so you know where you're going. So look up out the corner, you can start accelerating. The moment you look up, you can see where you're going. Okay,
That's it.
That's it. Slow down for the pits.
Besides that one spot, how was that?
Yeah, it wasn't the worst.
Not the worst of the day yet.
Yeah, no, not
Okay.
by far. Yeah, I think maybe later
Yeah.
you can come with me again, and I'll try and direct you more in the same direction.
Okay.
Better.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Thanks, Neil.
100%. Yeah.
All right.
Enjoyed it. Lekker.
Lekker, man. Thank you. That's you. This is our i30N now, about to head out on a lap, and I just want to catch it pulling away and moving out of the pit area. So let's just see. Of course, in Hyundai is N blue, the signature blue for the N range, and that's the important part here as well. But just waiting to pick it up and try and catch it as it leaves the pit area. Out on the road now, and we're just hitting the highway towards Paarl. But I've got a new driving partner with me today. Vaughan Oblabel.
How's it?
How are you doing, Vaughan?
Good, and you?
Good, man, no complaints. Tell me something, Vaughan, what's your first impressions?
First impression, solid car.
Yeah?
Extremely solid, capable, and got a lot of power.
That's for sure, eh?
lot of
Wow,
power.
has it got power? 206 kilowatts, 340 Newton meters, I mean. And then there's still
Need
that...
more than that, and then you still got your
Little-
in Grin
Yeah,
shift button,
so the sort of overboost factor, you can call it, eh?
Overboost,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's actually called the NGS button. So
Mm.
when you push it, you grin. We can give it a boost now quickly and see.
Okay.
It gives you a 20-second,
Whoa!
20-second.
Yeah, extra
burst of
boost,
power.
yeah.
I mean, there we're already at 180 kilometers an hour from 100, so in a matter of seconds.
You realize you're not supposed to be saying that on the video.
We're not supposed to be.
And listen to that snap, crackle and pop on a downshift on the gearbox, eh?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
There we go.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
there we go.
Yeah,
Geez, that is amazing.
It's kicked back into
Yeah.
normal sport mode now.
Yeah, okay. Well, it only lasts 20 seconds,
20
eh?
seconds, and then
Yeah.
I think another 40 seconds.
Before you're allowed to use it again, yeah.
Before
Yeah.
you can use it again, yeah.
Oh well, we'll live with that, eh?
You will have to live with that.
Yeah. But Vaughan, I tell you, this is a machine of note, eh?
Unbelievably amazing machine. It's solid,
Yeah.
well built.
And not bad space-wise. I mean, let's have a look.
Yeah,
There's a
of course.
decent back seat. Yeah, it is a C-segment family hatch, actually. That's the funny part.
Yeah,
But with a difference.
with a difference.
Yeah. No. And, geez, it's value for money, isn't it?
Yeah, no, this is.
Yeah, you know,
and it's a good
yeah.
looker.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
And you
good looking car.
the extra little buttons, you got the extra little tricks. And I must just show you quickly, if I press here in mode on the screen, it gives you all these little tricks and toys and
Yeah,
gimmicks
so
you can play with.
You
Yeah.
can set all of your parameters on your
Aha, yeah,
suspension,
yeah.
steering and engine, transmission.
So it's not just sport mode. You can literally, you've got basically three
Custom
levels.
build the car.
Yeah, you can customize it. 3 levels on each of those items: engine, transmission,
Yeah.
exhaust, suspension, steering. And you can customize. You can have the one on lowest, the other on highest,
Yeah.
as you want.
And you can preset those, I think.
Yeah,
So,
there's 3 memory functions for that.
100%, yeah.
So basically, you could set it to Vaughan, to Alan, and to whoever.
Yeah.
And there isn't a locking one though, if you for the wife though.
You just give it eco mode.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You can't just lock it there, can you?
Yeah.
No, I'm being a bit
You just
facetious.
want to just hide the keys, I think, from the wife.
Nah, my wife likes driving these cars. But no, this is something else. And you know, 750,000. I know it's a lot of money, but look at it as value for money
Yeah.
in
But what
today's
you're
world
getting,
and what you're getting. I mean,
Yeah.
this is miserable weather, so we can't really indulge that much.
Yeah.
But I also feel incredibly safe in this car.
Yeah.
'Cause of
very,
course-
very solid. It's,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we've just done Killarney in the wet.
Yeah, we did some laps around Killarney, and no problems, no dramas. Gee, I tell you, I think Hyundai have nailed this one.
Yeah.
I think that
This is a winner.
the issue is going to be getting stock, not how many they're going to sell.
I think the issue is also going to be deciding if you want the i30 or the Kona.
Yeah. Well, we haven't mentioned the Kona yet because we're going to drive that this afternoon.
Yeah.
But basically, the Kona just being, should we call it the crossover SUV version of this? So it's just slightly bigger, slightly higher.
Yeah.
That's all the
same
real.
motor, same power, same features.
Absolutely. So it's really the same car, just with, as I say, the crossover SUV version.
Yeah.
This is the one definitely on a track, for example.
Yeah.
We experienced that already.
Yeah.
Quite honestly, I would definitely choose this one round a track.
Yeah, because obviously it's a slightly lower car.
Yeah.
So your center of gravity is lower, so you don't have as much body roll.
Correct.
And that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But
what fun, eh?
what fun.
What fun.
Amazing.
Vaughan, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Enjoy.
The sound may be bad right now, but we're out on the top of the Franschhoek Pass, and now we swapped over to the Kona N. Very, very similar, you can see, but it's just basically the crossover SUV version of the two cars now. And instead of the i30 hatchback, you've got this crossover SUV body. So slightly bigger. You've got the N down there in body color now. Same 19-inch mag wheels. So it is same, but different. I think that's the best way to put it. Of course, you've got the really interesting Kona front end with those split lights with the daytime running lights up top and the headlights down below, and the grille that has been changed and looks a bit different and looks a lot fancier. And there's one of the cars going flying past. You could hear that engine, that 206 kilowatt turbo engine being pushed pretty hard over there, because these cars are more than capable of it. The Kona version, of course, has a heads-up display as well. You can see that over there. Minor changes, minor differences, but lots more of the same. I'm joined by Michael Roder, the after-sales director of Hyundai South Africa. Michael?
How are you, Alan?
Great, man. And got to be great with a product like this.
No,
that's for sure.
It's absolutely fantastic. It's amazing how it's evolved.
Even just from the 2 years ago, the improvements, the changes, besides, of course, going from a manual to an auto.
Yes.
Which was a big change in itself. And lots of people sort of had question marks why you only brought a manual with the first version.
That's correct. The auto, the DCT as we call it, was not available on the first model.
Aha, okay, so simple reason.
Simple reason, and now the manual's discontinued, and now it's the...
So overseas, no manual either?
No.
Okay, that's interesting. Michael, show us some of the real standout features of the car and your favorite ones. How's that?
My favorite one is this button called NGS.
Okay.
Look over there.
Yeah.
So that's N is for the brand end. G is for Grin.
Yeah.
And S is for system.
Okay.
And the G Grin is actually derived from a person smiling. So when you're driving the vehicle and you push that button for 20 seconds,
you get that overboost.
And you've got full performance, and you actually do smile with the power of the vehicle.
And it gives you that major countdown in the center of the dash.
Center of the dash, it gives you the 20-second countdown.
Yeah.
And then after that, 40 seconds later, you can reuse it again.
Yeah, so
that's one of the main features. And if you have a look at the cluster, if I push it down, goes into, it's in custom mode at the moment. Okay, so it's been set into custom mode. You can see how it will change.
Right.
Let me just get out of here quickly.
Do you want the and you want home? There we go.
Let's go back there.
Yeah. In mode. There we go. Yeah, we were playing with that on the way here.
Yeah, if you look at the screen, I mean, there's a lot that you can do. So if you go into like performance options, you can do your different settings, like your launch control, which is fantastic to do.
Okay.
We found that at 2,800 RPM is your optimal one, that we don't get any wheel spin or anything on the vehicle.
Okay.
And then you got your shift light, and you got your in-track sense. In-track sense is a lot if you're doing track racing.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry what gear you're in or anything like that, which is a very nice feature of the vehicle. So all you need to do is drive.
So it's a genuine automatic in that
Yes,
sense. Yeah,
yeah.
it really is.
So you have to do nothing. The gearbox will automatically select the best
That's
option.
incredible, yeah.
Yeah, for whatever's happening on the track. And
Right.
well, then adjust. And then you got your in power shift as well.
Okay.
At 90% throttle, that will give you full performance of the engine and full performance of the gearbox.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And another nice feature of this, they call it, the cornering of the vehicle is fantastic. Now, if you go into the settings,
Okay.
where you customize here, you can see.
Yes.
So if you touch the different buttons here, and you've got your limited slip diff,
Right.
electronic limited diff. This one is now currently set on full sports mode. So when you go into a corner, and as you dip, obviously the side that you're turning into, the power transfers to that side. The vehicle will automatically start braking that wheel and add more traction to the other wheel, so you can go harder into the corner.
Okay, so this is really built for playing and track.
Correct, yeah.
I mean, that's what you guys have gone out. Yet, it could just be a usable road car as well.
100%. If you look here on the steering wheel, you've got a drive mode function.
Yeah, okay.
So if you activate that, you've got a normal mode. So that's everything on the car then goes into normal. You push it again, you've got a sports mode.
Right.
Even without having to use the N function, it still it changes gears at higher RPM and everything, so you still get that sporty feeling. And what's also very nice, you've got a full eco mode. As you say, if you're driving in town and you're doing just highway cruising, you don't want to have all the performance, your fuel consumption and everything will be great.
Well, Vaughan and I discussed the eco mode on the way here, and we thought, is there a lock system that you can put into that mode if the wife gets hold of the key?
I wish we could. I agree with you. Because
Yeah.
when you take these cars home, the wife wants to just drive them.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Michael, it's got so much stuff. It really has. But
does.
I tell you, this is a tiny little niche market.
Yes, it is.
But, there's the term the halo model in your range.
Yes.
This certainly fills that, doesn't it?
No, correct. It
Yeah.
does.
So I think that's the incredible part.
This is a brand builder for
Yeah.
Hyundai.
Correct.
So it's not a big volume seller. It's a brand builder, and that's what we're looking for.
Yeah. And at one hell of a price, quite honestly.
Yeah, $749 is not bad.
Yeah. No. In the market, relatively, and I've got to use that word because that's so important in this world we live in, relative value is exceptional.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And, like you saw at the presentations and that, there's nothing you need to add to this vehicle.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely,
standard.
yeah.
Everything is standard in the vehicle, from your sports mode, your functions, everything, automatic climate control, everything is at your fingertips. And you'll also notice the way that Koreans have designed it. If you hold your hands out, everything is in your reach. There's nothing you have to reach out for. So
Even if you've got short arms like me.
absolutely.
Michael, thanks so much.
No, you're welcome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thanks for another great launch, by the way.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Alan.
I look forward to the next one.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Can you tell me what it is?
It's going to be the Creator from Indonesia, bringing it from another plant,
Right, fantastic.
which looks different to the current Creator. It's got total different front of the vehicle.
Okay, interesting. So that'll be one of these days soon.
Yeah, this should be by July.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Michael, I've just got to give my normal close, which is behind the camera again, not seeing me. But for Motor Matters, I'm Alan R, and I'll see you next time.